Let's talk about why some brands have customers who are just mindless buyers, and while other brands have customers who are pretty much lifelong devoted fans. And the difference between the two is one has storytelling and the other has just pretty much good products and services. Storytelling isn't just a marketing buzzword, but it is actually a powerful tool that some brands use to create a more personal and emotional connection between themselves and their target audience. And that's what turns them into their loyal, devoted fans. Because of this, it turns a brand from a faceless entity into something that their audience finds totally relatable.
I swear on my fucking kid's health, I'm obsessed with losing. I fucking love losing.
An example of someone who's done this with their own brand is Gary Vee, who has turned his brand from just being business advice into a personal journey about his immigrant roots to becoming a multi-millionaire entrepreneur. And because of the transparency, it essentially drew people in and kept them staying for his own journey. So my name is Nick, a content creator at The Branded Agency, and every week I'll be posting new videos related to marketing and branding to help your business grow, whether it's social media marketing, YouTube, anything related. So if you want to see content like that, consider liking and subscribing because there's essentially nothing to lose. You'll gain information on building and growing your business, and I'll get your view, which is a win-win for both. If you have anything specific that you want me to talk about, whether it's a problem that your brand is currently facing or anything marketing and branding related, make sure to leave it in the comment section below and I'll create a video based on that subject. So in this video, I'll be going over a storytelling framework that brands use to turn their audience into loyal followers that just throw money at them without even thinking. And this framework is called Freytag's pyramid, which outlines 5 key stages of a compelling narrative to keep your audience hooked and engaged in the journey. So the first step is the exposition, which is essentially the beginning of the story. And every story will have a beginning. It just depends on a good story that has a beginning that will draw people in. So this is where brands have the opportunity to introduce themselves, giving background to their audience on who they are, what they stand for. But keep in mind that this is not the stage to sell your product and say, this is what we sell, this is what we provide, because we want to use the stage to create an emotional connection from the very first moment. You see, the most memorable brands don't start by talking about their product or service. They set the stage for a much larger mission. Coca-Cola uses this moment to position themselves as more than just a drink. Their exposition has always been about connecting people on an emotional level and selling the feeling of being together and happy with the people that you love around you. After setting a scene, a good story always builds momentum, and that's called the rising action. This is where a brand takes an audience on a journey, showing the challenges and problems that need to be solved. And this is a critical moment where tension and anticipation grows, and this is also where you can subtly but slightly position yourself as the solution to said problem. But the key is not to rush to the payoff. You always want to keep the audience engaged and want to feel important and cared for along the journey.
For me, getting knocked down is part of the process. But I get up again and again and again.
You got a smile in it.
And every time I do, you'll love me even more.
Nike focuses on their athletes overcoming physical and personal challenges, which in turn inspires their target audience to overcome their own obstacles in their own lives. With their shoes, of course. The emotional high point, the absolute turning point, is the climax. Use this part of the story to deliver your key message, the heart of what you stand for. But remember, again, it's not about the product. This is the moment where the audience truly feels the brand's message. And there's a certain company that seems to have perfected the delivery of this.
Here are the highlights from Apple's September event.
Today we're going to talk about Apple Watch, AirPods, and iPhone.
Apple is a master of this. They know the formula that works for their target audience and they reuse it every single year. They build anticipation for months, releasing bits of news and information during the approach of new product releases. And when a new iPhone is revealed, it's not about the technology, but the moment that the audience sees how this product changes their lives. Even if we waited a year for the same phone with one extra feature, and it cost a couple $100s more than the last year's. So once the big moment passes, the story doesn't just end there. There needs to be a resolve to the attention and giving the audience a sense of satisfaction. Now brands take this opportunity to show their key message and their product and how it actually works to solve the problems introduced earlier. It's about showing how the brand actually delivers on it, offering a real-world solution. Finally, the story comes to a conclusion, but not before leaving the audience with something lasting. This is where brands offer a sense of closure, making sure that the audience feels a sense of belonging and purpose. It's here that the emotional bond solidifies, and brands invite their audience to be a part of something bigger.
Hey, I've just finally got some time to do my own thing.
I'll send you a link. I'm doing some prints, trying to make accessories from them.
I'm really, really happy you like them.
Starbucks, for example, offers more than just coffee, overpriced coffee. It offers a community hub, a place for human connection and gathering. This creates a powerful sense of loyalty among customers. So from those 5 stages, Freytag's pyramid offers a structured way to craft a compelling story that resonates emotionally with your audience. By taking your audience on a journey from exposition, where you introduce your mission, through the climax of the key message, to the resolution that inspires loyalty, you can turn casual customers into lifelong loyal fans. Over the past year as a content creator myself, I often use social media to gather ideas and inspiration, and one thing I've noticed is just how relevant storytelling is in anything, not just big name brands or companies, but for other content creators too on social media. With how big the creator economy is, personal brands have been popping off by utilizing the very thing I talked about in this video, storytelling. Personal brands and creators use this without anyone even noticing. From documenting their entrepreneurial journeys to doing crazy challenges, they grow their brand while bringing their audience along the journey with them. I challenge you to tell a story, and it can be about anything. Just post it in the comment section below. Like what you did today, something tragic that happened, something exciting that happened, using Freytag's pyramid framework. Comment it below. Guarantee someone will read it without even realizing you hooked them on a story. If you found this useful, make sure to subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. And like for the algorithm, because, we want to grow together. And we hope to see you in the next one.